Today we will talk about the magic of non-attachment, and the magic of non-attachment directly relates to the technique of glad acceptance. All right, uh, without really being aware of it, we confuse non-attachment with not caring. Okay, that's the easier way to try and seemly practicing non-attachment. So because you are scared of getting attached, or you're scared of not getting the desired result or expectation, we use the opposite. So we try not to care, and we think that is non-attachment. So which is a wrong thing. Uh, Non-attachment is a high level of investment, high level of involvement. It's a lot of empathy. It's a lot of understanding. It's again operating from a higher frequency. All right. Uh, Not caring or is basically I couldn't care less. Doesn't matter to me, and that's the best way to drop your stakes in a particular situation or a person. It's easier to handle that. All right. But non-attachment, on the other hand, is doing everything possible to the best of your ability, 100% putting in your effort, uh, and when the result comes, you are okay with whatever you receive. You're not feverish about the result. You're not putting yourself under uh, pressure to succeed. Uh, it's okay if it doesn't work out as per your expectations. What it does, it gives you a huge sense of emotional freedom. It allows you to expand yourself. It allows you to enjoy the process. See, when you're attached to an outcome, holding on becomes a tremendous amount of pressure. It's like holding a glass of water, half filled glass or even empty glass. You can hold for 5 minutes, you can hold for about 10 minutes. After that, your hand will start paining, right? And when you are in a situation or a journey where we have expectation and we are holding on to the result, holding on to expecting something as you want, very strict as per your requirement, you put tremendous pressure on yourself. A lot of energy is wasted in trying to hold on to this result or expectation. Okay. It's not only the effort during the process, it's also the exhaustion of energy after the process when it does not live up to expectations. So when it lives up to your expectation, you already expected it, so you're not that happy. And if it doesn't live to your expectation, you are more sad because you have not reached that stage. And that again, to handle that situation, again you require energy. So it basically it acts like an energy vampire, sucking out your energy from your system, making you more depleted and making you unfit to take on the next challenge or the next step. So it's just not about this particular situation. It creates a pattern for you for the rest of your journey also. So that is why it's so important to drop the result, not to be concerned about the result, being non-attached to the situation, person, happening, event. All right. So this emotional freedom that it creates when you're non-attached, it means that you're holding on tightly. When it times to let go, you just let go lightly. All right. Till it serves your purpose. After that, you just let go. It's about giving you 100%, at the same time being completely uh, receptive to the result or the universe is giving you, being in what we call prasad buddhi, accepting the result like a prasad that you receive when you go to a temple. You don't say, no, I want this sweet is not enough, or this is, I want the other one, I don't want this. No, you just accept what comes your way, right? That is the way you need to accept every situation. Glad acceptance. You have a goal, you work towards it, you do your 100%. The goal is only a reference point, only a pointer for you to find the path. Once you have found your path, the goal is irrelevant. You're already on the path. Focus on the path to make sure that you can traverse that journey in a in the best possible manner, putting in your 100% awareness, energy, thought, focus, uh, your iron will, and inner power to that. And then whatever the result comes, accept it and enjoy the journey. The process is so important. We spend so much time on the process, not at the destination, and still we are focused, put all our eggs in that destination basket, and we forget this process which is so enjoyable. That's why most people do not know how to enjoy life. They get stuck in these processes, or they live very superficially and try to avoid the problems, and when the problem comes, they are not prepared for it. They try to drown themselves in ways to keep their energies fine. Could be food, could be drinks, could be any other kind of addiction to kind of try to mellow down the effect or the stress that they are receiving from day to day living. Attachment also creates a lot of fear, fear of losing out, fear of missing out, FOMO, all these FOMO, all these new acronyms that people have started. What if it doesn't go through? What if I'm rejected? What if I don't make the result? What will people think? How will I go ahead? Will I be able to make it? What if? What if? This what if is the biggest challenge for most of us, and we need to ensure that we don't put all our eggs in that basket and put all our stakes there. So, uh, and the side, the non-attachment works like magic. It allows you to have fun in your efforts, you enjoy the journey, you have no expectations. It helps you succeed at whatever you're doing by giving you the confidence that you need. It takes the pressure off you to perform. You just do it lovingly and enjoyingly. The more you do things naturally, more you enjoy doing things, the quality of your work will be that much better. All right. The more you enjoy doing it, the quality of your result will be that much better. So the act of non-worrying helps you to focus, be have more clarity. There are no dark clouds around you to keep you, on your toes. You are able to see the situation properly and know what needs to be done. And then you even know in deep of your heart that even if it doesn't work out, it's okay. I'm fine with it. That gives you a lot of assurance and confidence about yourself. This is not the end of the world. This is not the end of the journey. All right, you can continue the way you want. You can still enjoy the next journey which comes your way, and that should become a pattern in your life. And whatever next situation, next person, next journey, you'll allow yourself to enjoy that space. All right. If that becomes a pattern, then life becomes more beautiful. Every situation, every event, every moment, you are in that space. That becomes your pattern. That becomes your lifestyle, and your entire stress factor will get transformed drastically. This attitude of acceptance helps you to move to the next step in your path, rather than being lost or immobilized by disappointment or regret. You simply move on with confidence and joy. Okay, so you create that, make that a habit, that you enjoy what comes your way and are not disturbed by any of the things that doesn't go wrong, and because that energy keeps getting uh, re-energized whenever you go for something, and this ability to be detached makes you very powerful. All right, people cannot put you in a mold. People cannot judge you when you are in that space. You are continuously flowing, so they can't hold you in a container. You understand? And that's what your journey is. That's what you are. That river that keeps flowing. A lake gets contaminated if it doesn't, when there is no flow happening, right? People can throw garbage into it, but when you're flowing, the river uh, never lets dirt stick to it. At the same time, it is able to cleanse anything that comes its way. So you got to be that river which is constantly flowing, not attached to any of the banks along the way, either the bank balance or the karmic bank, whatever you may call it, or the relationship bank. We have many banks in our life, right? So all these banks, we need to just allow it to come and go, and continue the flow. And when you're able to do that, it becomes much more easy to handle life and be more aware, be alert, enjoy the process, Learn as you do the process. That's the most important thing. Sometimes we don't doing so much of work. We are so doing that we are not even learning from what we are doing. It's just a rattle out of what we have learned, and we're just doing that, and that's it. The process of experience does not get assimilated when you are attached, and it's the experience that creates the growth for the future. So focus on non-attachment. Let not things stick to you. Be fluidic. Allow yourself to flow, and enjoy the experience and the process, the journey all the way. All right. So that's what I wanted to talk about, the magic of non attachment.